Coca-Cola and liquor company Brown-Forman, announcing plans to debut Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and Coca-Cola ready-to-drink cocktail. The beverage will be available in markets around the world, initially launching in Mexico late 2022. Also known, by the way, as Jack and Coke. I spoke exclusively with Coke Chairman CEO James Quincy, but did not drink any. Take a listen.
We've been pursuing a very consumer-centric strategy as we go forward, and we've been doing some strategic experimentation in the alcohol sector or the low alcohol sector since 2018. And at the end of the day, one of the opportunities is premixed cocktails, and there is at the end no better, no more popular bar call than Jack and Coke. And so we got together with them and said, look, if we're gonna do this, we believe that by putting Coca-Cola in the Jack, we can take what was an existing premixed cocktail to a completely new level and create something that really works for consumers and will be great for the Coke company.
All right, we weren't actually able to get this split of who could make the most money, but we also discussed inflation, price increases, and supply chain challenges that really are going to bedevil Coca-Cola this rest of the year. Take a look.
We have taken an approach of, as inflationary costs, whether they be commodity or wage or logistics, come through, we need to pass them on into the marketplace. Elasticities have been low so far. As we talked about in the first quarter, it's my expectation that tougher times are ahead, but we have a clear plan. We have great brands and we have great commercial execution. And we think that we can pass through the costs and take the pricing that the brands have earned. And we very much believe the brands have to earn the price increases so that we will be robust into the future. I think elasticities will come back in, but we will have a robust business because we will have earned the price increases that we ultimately have to put through.
Well, James, when I look at the can, the syrup, the advertising, is there anyone you can push back on? You can tell the can companies, you know what, we've had it with your price increases. Or the liquid, guys, we're done. I know it keeps going up. Or can you just say to any of the companies where you advertise, you know what, we're not paying like you told us. Is there any power in your system where you can tell the other side, we're done?
Well, of course, as we're a huge buyer of many things in the marketplace, whether they be commodities, services, advertising, or whatever, clearly what we do and where we spend our money matters. But our focus is very much on long-term partnerships with people. And what we're seeing in the marketplace, and one of the reasons we have these inflationary pressures, is not just the negotiation, but it's about the structural supply. There hasn't been enough can supply from, for example, in the U.S. There haven't been enough truck drivers coming in and learning to drive to supply the logistics in the U.S. So we can have a big, tough negotiation, but ultimately we need to help solve the problem. So we've worked to bring with suppliers. They're investing huge money in the U.S. to bring in new aluminum sheet and canning lines. We've worked to invest in helping bring more truck drivers into the authorized marketplace. So we focus very much on what's the structural problem here that's causing these price increases, and is there something that we can promote and tap into that will create a better structure going forward into the future? Because one tough negotiation leads to another tough negotiation, but what's needed is structural solutions.
Well, James, I don't know if they're putting up more aluminum sheet, maybe the canning companies just fine. That could be the longer-term bull case. I mean, if they bring supply on, eventually you come up to a better price for Coca-Cola.
Absolutely. I mean, it works out in the end, and as long as we back those moves with the right marketing and the right innovation and the right commercial execution, that will create value for the Coke company and everyone who participates in the ecosystem of these drinks, all the way down to the suppliers.